Joining me now is Scott Strazik, CEO of GE Vernova. Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Ashley, thanks for having me on the show today. I appreciate it. I'm always happy to be here.
All right, so you had your investor day yesterday. Huge news coming out of it. Can you share the highlights for us?
You bet. Our growth is accelerating the business. We'll go from $37 billion of revenue this year to $52 billion by 2028. Our margins are expanding considerably. 8.5% EBITDA margins this year, 20% EBITDA margins by 2028. So really strong financials. We also have a lot of cash that we're generating. We'll generate $22 billion of free cash flow between 25 and 28, which gives us a lot of dry powder to invest in the business. That $22 billion is after investing $10 billion in CapEx and R&D. So there's a lot to be excited about.
What do you attribute these numbers to, Scott?
Well, the world needs more energy to prosper, and it needs a much larger proportion of its energy to come from electric power. Today, only 20% of the world's energy comes from electric power. Most people project that needing to double. That creates really expanding profit pools for us to play in, where GE Vernova represents a platform of solutions few companies represent. So, growing market, strong platform of technology, a team and a culture that's coming together that gives us a real opportunity to create value for the long term.
All right, you're a major player in the energy space. Can you tell our viewers what exactly you're providing and who are your customers? I know it involves utilities.
You bet. Utilities are very important customers for us. Think power generation equipment, that's gas turbines, small modular reactors, grid equipment, that's transformers, switch gears, circuit breakers, wind turbines, grid software. So most of what you need in the value chain to create incremental electrons, we provide. Today, for example, in the US, over 50% of the electrons every day in this country are produced with our equipment through our end customers.
Can you talk about your innovation? Is there any exciting technology that you're working on? And what are the core parts of your business in terms of technology?
You bet. I mean, our small modular reactor is one of our most exciting advanced technologies coming. This is a 300 megawatt plant that is the size of a US football field that can power 300,000 homes. That's a lot of power in a short amount of space. So that's an example. We're investing deeply in our grid software business to make the brains of the grid more productive and efficient. We see real opportunity there to continue to drive productivity in the network of the grid. Those are two examples we're really excited about.
And a major theme in the energy sector right now, of course, is AI data centers. How is GE Vernova supporting that?
It's an important part of our business. Today, AI data centers, the hyperscalers, it's about 10% of our backlog. Now, in the case of gas power, we could see that growing to about a third of our future orders. They're important customers for us, but we have a much more diverse revenue stream than just that. This quarter alone, we're signing large contracts for gas in Vietnam and Mexico. In grid, we're signing big contracts in Australia and Germany, in Iraq and Saudi Arabia. The world needs more electrons broadly. The US with hyperscalers, but there are many developing economies throughout the world, and we're motivated to serve them all.
As we look to 2026, what is exciting you about the energy space?
Well, I think we've talked about a lot of the technology we're innovating into. I just think we're having more and more productive adult conversations on the need for investment in the space today. And as the energy ecosystem remixes more towards electric power, we can drive a lot of important variables, including affordability dynamics, including decarbonizing the existing energy system. There's a lot we're playing for every day. The stakes are high, but I like our chances.
All right, and exciting news, you recently set a Guinness World Record for the largest online toy drive in 24 hours. You collected 23,000 gifts from your 75,000 employees. Tell us more about that.
You bet. Listen, we need to inspire young kids to come into our industry. We've also had a great year, and we wanted to wrap that year giving thanks. So in our own small, humble way, we rallied the team last Tuesday on National Giving Day and did a toy drive for Toys for Tots. Our team donated over 23,000 toys. Our foundation then matched that. And then from other partners, last week alone, over 70,000 toys are being donated. So a chance to create a little bit of magic for kids and parents, both in the US and throughout the world, at a time when a lot need it. And for a company that feels very fortunate with everything going for us right now, we thought it was important to end the year with some humble giving.
All right, Scott Strazik, CEO of GE Vernova. Thank you so much for joining us at the New York Stock Exchange.
Ashley, thank you.